Hello, Civ. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here. Welcome back again for more Civilization VII. Taking a first look now here on the channel at the Normans, being led by, of course, Napoleon Bonaparte. Now, we're going to play against Spain and Isabella and have ourselves a 1v1 and showcase a little bit more of a large military assault. This time we're going to jump ahead a little bit into the advanced stage, going into directly the Age of Exploration, and then picking a few cities to be built automatically, and then building a gargantuan army to try to crush our enemy in a 1v1. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, good to see you all here, and thanks again for tuning in for more Civilization VII. We'll continue on with these very short but very sweet, like 10-minute gameplay videos until the embargo is up around February 3rd for us to do whatever the heck we want. So starting on February 3rd, me and everyone else will be able to start live streaming full games and showcasing things from the modern era and showcasing some leaders that we aren't able to show at the moment. So for right now, I'm trying to just dip into everything that I can and just give a little bit of a taste to what we can see in a game like this with all the current civs and leaders available. But eventually, I'm really looking forward to playing some multiplayer. And if you'd like to play some multiplayer too, again, glory to Raptoria down below in the comments section, because Firaxis may be sending over additional keys to me and others in order to give to you so we could all play together before launch day or on launch day. Now remember, the launch day for this one officially for everyone is February 11th, 2025, but you may be able to get access on the 6th of February if you got like the Big Omega Deluxe Edition. But as always, make sure you check wherever you plan to get this game on launch day, and it'll also be a Game Pass game as well, as far as I'm aware. So if you're wondering, I really kind of want to get the game, I don't want to try it before I buy it, well, you can try it for about 10 bucks, and if it's not really your thing, you know, via Game Pass, you can play a bunch of other stuff. But if you do like it, well, then, you know, you can sink a bunch of hours into it than, you know, actually owning it via Steam or on console or wherever. And it'll be cross-compatible and stuff like that. Another thing I wanted to note, too, just as a reminder for everybody, if you link your 2K account, you get a couple extra bonuses and perks. And we're also playing, of course, with the, you know, like multiple deluxe editions and stuff like that before launch. So, anyway, yeah. So if you have questions, please do comment down below in the comments section. I may possibly get some time to interview the devs, and I wanted to know from all of you who may have pressing questions or want me to ask something. I know we're all here to see gameplay, but this is an important opportunity for us to possibly see what will be happening at the launch of this game shortly after with quality of life updates, and what some of the first major updates and or DLCs will be for this game. So if you have any questions about the future of Civilization VII, or some things that you love or that you don't like or that you wish were different, let me know down below. If I were a dev, what would you ask me? And I'd like to ask them too, because I've thought of a few questions for myself. But yeah, I want to actually do a video on that, and they've invited me over to basically talk to them in like a Discord call for an hour or so. They're also wanting to play some multiplayer with us, so they might do that in the future. That'd be pretty cool. So anyway, thanks again for liking the video. Welcome to Raptoria, y'all. Thank you very much for subbing. And without further ado, let's go ahead and take our first look at Civ 7, the Normans as Napoleon Bonaparte. Let's go. Okay, let's get this all set up then. We're going to be playing as Napoleon Bonaparte, the Emperor version of him. He's also got like a revolutionary edition too. And of course, we got our mementos, which for the most part I haven't been playing with any, but they are a cool way to modify each of the leaders based on things that you may have unlocked in previous playthroughs, and they seem to like carry over. So yeah, kind of extra bonuses to make it a little different if you're starting in the Age of Antiquity, Age of Exploration, or possibly the Modern Age, I should say. All right, well, there's our perks for him, and also showing us what we'll unlock at the next level, so that's pretty cool. You get in reject endeavors for free and gets a little extra gold per every leader that we're unfriendly or hostile with. So in other words, he can really fund a massive military by pissing everybody off. Now, additionally, I think this means, I'm not exactly sure, but I hope that this means leaders of city-states as well, because usually a lot of them start kind of mad at you by default. I don't think that's the case, but if there was a way to modify that to where you could have everybody who doesn't like you give you money, that'd be that's a hell of a perk, man. I wish I could have that in real life. All right, we're starting in the Exploration Age. We cannot show the Modern Age at the moment, and the Age of Antiquity is fun and all, but we will only get the Normans if we go to the Age of Exploration. So we'll do that, and then we'll start picking our civs and stuff. So yeah, we're going to set everything to basically tiny, and we're going to go to our advanced options to where we're going to reduce it to just us two. So it'll be Napoleon as the Franks. Around here somewhere. oh, Normans, sorry. Not the Franks. The Normans. There's a difference. Sorry. Yes. And also, we're going to be playing as the Spanish, as Isabella, as our enemy. So we'll go with that and switch that to Spain. Perfect. There we go. All right, that's what I wanted to say. So Napoleon as the Normans, Isabella as Spain, and that should be our good old-fashioned 1v1. Okay, let's do it, and let's jump into the Age of Exploration. Okay, there we go. Napoleon and his empire bonuses. We have a couple of units here and a couple of buildings or special things that we can do. So let's begin our game then, shall we? All right, so I've already kind of taken the liberty to set this one up a little bit with Isabella to our south. So we've already kind of had a map made, and it looks really good. Now, remember, one of the cool things that I must stress about this game, and that I haven't had a chance yet to do, but I'm dying to do, is if we build a city here where there's a tile of water on either side, we can build like a canal through it. We can navigate through that city from what I've seen from the developers playing, and so that might be a very important crossroads for maybe train lines to come through when we hit the modern age, and then, of course, for boats to go through. And this is a great area for us to pump out troops and then send them down the coastline, or maybe even, oh, look at this, we can do it twice, and we could connect everything together too. So it's a really good way for us to really hold some important choke points where the enemy would absolutely have to either attack us here or do so via ships, which gives us a little bit of an advantage. So looking pretty good so far. I like this map, I absolutely do. And it looks like we have Oceania all around us, so that'll be kind of the biome that we're facing. So we're going to rush for money and basically push right towards Spain and get all up in their face right away. So we're going to build a bunch of military units and get a bunch of gold as quickly as possible. We've already got a gold mine there, perfect, plus 20% gold towards purchasing buildings. So that means if we need to buy anything else, we can do it quickly. So, and we know Isabella is our only enemy, so we shouldn't have to worry about anything like that. Although there are hostile barbarians or independent states out there that we have to worry about. Additionally, 2 volcanoes, so they might erupt maybe 1 tile around them, so we might need to be a little cautious advancing. Some of you were asking about bridges too. The devs did confirm that there are bridges, so if you make a city large enough, you can expand to the other side. So if you happen to build a gypsum mine here, you can build a bridge and then build one on the other side or whatever. So pretty cool. And cities can definitely be built all around a bay too, and even more depending on how big they get. So cool stuff. Ooh. Hey, I forgot we had elephants over here too. What a party. Okay, so I've expanded now to build a few other cities and towns around us, and we've got them all connected via road. All this is pretty much done automatically when we set things up, so we've got ourselves a beautiful, as we saw before, marina here, and an option to do so there. Cities are fortified, and we have a great opportunity to launch our attack to the south. I already know in the future that our enemy's down there because, well, I mean, where else could she be, really, right? Like, there's nothing else to our east or west because we built cities here to pretty much explore, and from what I've been playing, I've noticed that the cities, or the continents I should say, are about maybe like 10 tiles wide and like 20 tiles tall, at least in the particular map layout that I've been choosing. So I can only imagine that it's that way. Plus we know there's more land down there because rivers are going down that way. So a little intel there. But hey, here's what's great. We got a ton of cavalry. We've got armies and stuff to boot too. So we're going to link all these Norman cavalry together, and well, by cavalry I mean the commander and then also the swordsman too, and then we'll spend their special abilities where we should be able to buy some special perks, like for example you know, logistics, giving us extra recruitment or +1 gold for each unit pack. So here would be a great thing for this game mode. This is very smart. If we start with an advanced setup and we have a bunch of units that are kind of just sitting around for the time being as we build up more forces and or look for where the enemy is, we get a +1 gold for each unit packed into the commander. So essentially we could have, what, 5 I think in total per each of our commanders that we have, which we're going to try to go for some more. Now we have options to start building additional units or purchasing them. We have 678 to begin with, so we could also start plopping down some cogs if we want to, and having them start sailing around as well. So these could go around and find where enemy cities are, so we can either A, cut off their forces that may come up to attack us, or B, go and find you know, wherever the enemy might have some vulnerabilities. So maybe, for example, they have a large bay that separates two of their cities, which would be a great point for us to occupy to separate those cities from the water. Really cool here too. You see a lot of fishing and agriculture and other things going along the rivers, so that looks nice. And then we've got our 2 cogs here, so we'll start sending them up the river because, yeah, absolutely, we can do that. Navigatable rivers now, which is really cool. So and the lighthouse there looking great as well. Now we can build naval commanders, we can build army commanders, we can build air commanders too, and those prices increase over time based on each of those commanders. So pretty nice to be able to link everybody together, and we've got swordsmen pretty much defending everything. So I'm going to try to focus on making a couple more ranged units. I think we have options for, yeah, heavy archers, but then again the French specific units here, the Chevalier, is that, or Cavalier? I don't know the pronunciation, and the Soakman, which is going to be something about more city settlement, as it says here, that they get a little bit of a bonus for medieval walls and whatnot. But we're all about invasion here. We want to crush the enemy, so we're going to do that and get everything ready. Holy Toledo. Check that out. We got Madrid right here, Toledo, and then I think these are towns here. Without the leader's portrait next to them, these are simply 2 towns here and then 2 major cities. So Madrid at 24 and then A Coruna over here at 18. Those are going to be 2 major objectives for cities that have multiple districts to capture, as where towns are basically one city center, like Toledo down here. So we're going to push towards those too. Now we've got options to travel all the way down here via the water, and yep, just like we were hoping, there's a giant bay there separating those 2 cities, and there's even a large river here with even more water. Look at this, man. They're kind of almost mimicking our territory in the north as well. Lots of water and a large bay too, so very cool. All right, we're going to try to start making towards the border here. I'm going to try to push our forces to the south and like line up on the high ground, quote-unquote high ground, and we'll probably take this land here and then also over here. So we're going to pack everybody together into armies then, as we have been doing, and then start pushing our way down to where we'll be getting plus gold for that if we spend that point. So we probably should do that if and when we have a commendation point for that, which we certainly do. Yeah, +1, there we go. Cool. So now we should be able to get a little extra gold on that. Yeah, nice. So extra gold for extra troops. Good with me. All right, we're going to go ahead and continue to push everybody to the south. We're just lining up our troops now, getting everyone ready to fight, so things should fluctuate based on what we're doing for movements. We probably want to kind of block here. We're going to make our major push here, and then a flank around to Madrid there. This could take a long time. I don't know. We're going to go for a blitz, but knowing this game, I'll just about have it, and then Madrid pulls some magic and, I don't know, somehow captures all of my cities at once. I have no idea. But we're going to make our push. What's up, Spain? What's up? What you doing down here? Look at this. Knocking on the door. Yeah, they know something's up. They're moving their troops around too a little bit. Spain is like, what's going on, bro? What's up? What you doing? All right, so we're moving additional footmen down here. Technically, they are called swordsmen, and then we've also packed in a few more here, and we're getting everything linked together. So we should get additional cash here as we link all these troops together and continue to funnel them together there. We got 17, and we'll get a few more packed in, so we should have up to well, 1 more there. And then I think we're also making some more army commanders here at main base. Yeah, 12 turns there. So short and sweet, these videos. We're going to get it done, though. We're going to try. So now the next thing we should see is hopefully Madrid basically surrounded and captured, or some large battles or something like that. We'll try to make it looking nice. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't see a lot of Spanish troops, so that doesn't mean they're not there. But I think we caught them off guard, so we get a little bit of an advantage. But we are the attacker, and they do have walls, and we don't have much for siege equipment. But we'll see how it goes. Plan here, we have ourselves an army commander and a couple of catapults here. Oh yes, I've been building siege equipment. Those fools. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and combine these together, and we're going to move them together, and then we'll meet up with an army over here that's just north of Madrid. It's not looking great for Spain, but remember, they're defending and might have a lot of numbers that could come across their empire to block us. But that's why I'm going to try to cause problems over here too, either bypassing the city and attacking from the east somewhere, and also with our boats down here to launch a little surprise. Now, if I go into their territory, that will launch a surprise attack and give them war support. So I don't want to do that just yet. I want to build up on the border. But additionally, what's been happening too is that as Spain has been growing, if they happen to capture or claim a tile that's near our army gets pushed back. So we're trying to just kind of stay somewhere between the beachhead and Spanish territory. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm locking everybody in so we can hopefully brush aside anything they send at us, cavalry, infantry, archers, whatever may come our way. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to move this group together now. And oh, by the way, don't forget, we got to apply this little bonus too when we get a chance for basically getting more money. So now we're up to plus 53. Crazy. I've made her really, really mad. Isabella has been asking for trade deals, and she wants me to come over for dinner, and she wants to talk and hear all about my day and my feelings. And I'm just like, Rose, quit talking to me. And that gets me more money somehow. I have no idea how. That's how it works. Okay, let's get into position and start attacking Madrid. I'm going to attract my army somehow being magnetized towards our new city of ours. It just happens to be in Spanish territory. Interesting. Room, boys. Let's go ahead and get our army commander up on the beach here. I just moved some of our troops aside, so now we can join up with them, and we'll kind of keep plinking the troops together or whatever, trying to snap them into place and get everyone together for a big old push. So that's about as far as we can get into Spanish territory. Madrid only a tile away. So many times in history the enemy's capital has been within reach, but can we do it? I guess we're about to see. Let's go ahead and continue with our production here. Ooh, a grist mill. Nice. Oh, an ageless construction too. We'll talk more about what ageless structures are a little bit later. Very cool stuff. I'm going to keep making more swordsmen, as I imagine we'll probably take some losses. Got stuff plugged in here. That can't take that. And let's continue to maybe make... can we make cavalry? That'd be nice. No. Let's go ahead and just keep making swordsmen then, just to make sure we plug that in there. Okay, yeah, we're low on money, but we're certainly high in spirits and probably chance of success. So we're going to continue here. And let's complete our turn. Holding those forces there. I guess we could reinforce. We wait a little bit more. I still want these forces coming down here. I think Spanish troops are kind of in between us. They're moving between the lines too, as this is neutral territory, so they're kind of going up, kind of going down. But it looks like we've got ourselves a flanking maneuver, a wonderful left hook, I guess, and then the ability to swing down this way. So that's going to be cool to see. They got a lot of armies, but so do we. But we just need to bog down their main defense while we go in for the Hail Mary. And those catapults hopefully will help. And what can we do here? We'll reinforce army. We'll just kind of maybe hunker down over here. We'll block this area. We'll go fortify. And then the city itself will be fortified too with the walls as well. So that should be good. All right. Fortifications complete. Excellent. Go ahead and have this group merge with them maybe. One more army can link up with them. They might not be able to do it because they just have moved. But let's get some archers with them. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. So now we've got archers ×2 and catapults ×2. So we'll be ready to do a long-range attack. Now, I obviously want more troops here, but we're kind of like running out of time before the enemy will be onto our plan. Time to really start a war by basically messing with her and trying to get on the worst side possible. It'll take a few turns, but ooh, and nice, getting some challenge points too. We don't want to declare a war just yet because we will get, again, a little bit of a negative war support. They'll gain 3, we'll gain none. So she'll get a little bit of an advantage, and she already knows the war's coming. AI knows exactly what we're doing, and so would a player, obviously, unless this was some sort of 18D chess, but we'll go ahead and log ourselves into a position there. I say logs because, yeah, we're cutting down. It's cool. The animations of them, like, cutting down logs and building fortification all over. So, okay, let's get ready for war. Alright, so Isabella has a weather machine she's deployed against us. The hell is this? Like, right as we're about to attack, a giant storm coming across, probably from west to east, and protecting Madrid in like this magical shield. What the hell is this? Our archers are actually taking damage, and so will some of our units here, like our army commander. Absolutely ridiculous. And we're fortified. We should be able to have like -1 lightning damage or something like that. Absolutely ridiculous. Can we upgrade anybody? No, of course not. Damn. The sign from the gods. They don't want us to attack, dude. All right, well, we'll just hold here because I mean I'm prepping for the war. And there's not much I can do until, these turns are complete against Isabella on the generation of basically a reason for the war. Let's see, fleet commander, not really interested in that. We're going to keep getting some swordsmen, though, and push them down along the border. Spain will probably attack here, and we'll try to go up north this way to some of the cities here. But we're going to keep blocking them with troops that we're going to funnel in just as a secondary blocking position behind the main. So that'll be just fine. And then what do we want to do here? I'm just going to keep pumping in swordsman, which should be just fine. Promotions awarded. All right. Oh, what'd you guys do? You didn't do anything. You just sat your asses there. What do we got? I shouldn't complain. Let's see. Units move after unpacking. Try that. Within command radius. I don't know if this army is going to primarily play as a defending army, but we'll see what happens. Wow, can't believe it, dude. Absolute godsend for her. That is ridiculous. All right, I can't be blamed, and neither could she. my genius is not stopped by her. It was stopped by the game. All right, let me check relations again. Where are we at with the declaration of war? Let's see. Oh, good. Perfect. This will declare formal war since you have a hostile relationship. Well, I guess we better go now before we start losing more troops. War begins! Surprise! And she called in some damn weather machine on me. I'm coming for you. You're gonna get it. Okay, wow. Oh, but actually hitting her city over here too. Okay, maybe not so bad. Anyway, let's go ahead and start attacking Madrid. Move all the troops in. Full-scale invasion begins of Spain from Napoleon. Gonna go ahead and bring our forces there on that flank. Protect that. I don't know what the hell that is. Probably army commander there. Let's go ahead and hold some forces back. I think we'll keep pushing. We'll go ahead and skip them for now. That force is hitting the walls. We'll also have this force attack as well. Alright, here come the catapults. I think they'll be able to attack in the next turn. I can't believe we almost lost that army commander. Hilarious. Okay, here we go. Please attack there with our catapults. Or actually, we unpack to attack, don't we? And we might be able to... No, we don't. Okay. So now we can unpack. Push everything in all directions. Good. Alright, well, at least we're protected from any enemy movement there. Another army commander. I had other plans, but, you know, weather happened. So whether or not we were ready to weather the weather, well, whether or not, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go ahead and bring a ship in this way. I'm going to pass through her territory. And I'm going to start launching attacks on her troops on the shorelines and try to flank around with the ship here behind Madrid. We'll see if that happens. Uh-oh. She's launched a fleet. Mecha Columbus has been launched. And Gondor calls for aid. Alright, let's see. I'm going to just kind of keep these troops nearby. This will be fun. Things are really popping off now. There's really not much we can do at the moment. I think we're kind of, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Continue to hit the walls here. Promotion available again. Maneuver, what do we have here? Let's go with that. Ignores terrain, just in case we have to retreat through the woods or whatever. Beautiful. District defenses destroyed. Forces are pushing in. Where's that other catapult? We got our forces here ready to attack. Oh boy, I don't think we should attack too much. We will wipe out that unit though. And this unit will fall into place to block. There we go. And these units here are being attacked as well. Big armies up here, but that's why I fell right into the defense. And that's why we're blocking there and there. Be able to take her capital before too much. Scorched earth, focus fire, defensive perimeter. I don't want to scorch earth or anything. Let's go ahead and pull back with that unit. There's our catapult. I couldn't see it before. I thought it was part of the mine, like the supports for the mine. Perfect. And let's see if we can shoot that as well. Nope, cannot. I can taste the capital now. Let's see. Assault, maybe? No, we can't do much there. Oh, let's go defensive positions, though. Okay, we can't do that. Okay. And that ship's going to stay there just in case they sneak by. I'm going to shoot at them. Let's get that turn. Another army commander on its way. Another swords group on the way, too. We'll pick them up, I think, on the way. And look at that. You can actually see those ships moving through that land territory there as if they have canals. So pretty cool that they can cut through like that. She can bring ships up around pretty much everywhere. Go ahead and get rid of the remainder of those districts there. And push in and capture remaining positions. Ooh, damn. Almost wiping those forces out, though. We're going to prevent a flank from that. And let's go ahead and go defensive positions there for these troops. Build fortifications. I did not expect her to have so many ships here, but I don't know where they're going, so we'll see what she does with them. We're going to keep all of our units in defensive positions, buying our army's time up here. Heavy archers and everyone else can just dig on in. Keep those armies over here. We'll capture Madrid and then maybe go Toledo and then start put. Actually, that'd be perfect. We can come and tighten the noose around her forces there and push her all the way to the east where we'll have boats and things ready to go too. And additional forces standing by. Go ahead and see if we can link these guys up. Finally. And we'll link up with these guys over here too as soon as we can. Bringing forces to the east to block. Ooh, baby. Oh, surprise horsies. Yeah, no surprise, actually. No surprise. District control lost. No surprise. Well, that's going to take a long time to crack that nut. Promotion available, though. Oh, man, she cheated. She called God. It's like, you know, she was playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and was like, making, you know, she phoned a friend. It's like, whatever, ma'am. I think actually what will happen here is that we'll probably be pushed out of this area, but we do have a secondary army here, right? So she may be able to reclaim this territory, but now she's been thrown off because now she's got all these armies up here that have to take the high ground. We have the high ground, we're fortified, and we're not in her territory if she attacks us, and we've got more forces on the way. So we're about to link up here, so we have more forces to go this way. So we could create a whole like Maginot-like type line plus naval forces, and then we can start pumping more units down this way and attack Madrid this way. But who knows what would happen. I think it might go in our favor, honestly. We waited a while for war. We planned it all out. We took down her defenses quite quickly, and she's not, you know, she doesn't really have much to do at the moment other than cry. Hey, I'm having fun, though. That's most important. Well, guys, that's all the time we have today for Sid Meier's Civilization VII. The invasion of Spain has begun. If you want to see more of this one, which, by the way, it's been fun, and I love testing out tactics like that and saving right beforehand to see what the enemy does to respond to you, which really is the best way for me to learn if I were playing as Spain, what I would have for options to defend myself. And so I guess building a weather machine like she did, as if she's the allies from Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 or something. She's got Einstein on her side. Nah, I don't know. Anyway, interesting to see, though. We've even been hit by volcanoes during that match, too, where I've had to rebuild, like, a gold or an iron mine multiple times. So, and that's even on, like, natural disasters with light, like being set to light. So, anyway, No way to turn them off from what I've seen. Let me know what you think of the game down below in the description, or rather in the comment section, but in the description you can find a link for this one as well. Remember, out on February 11th for everyone, out on the 6th for super early access, and on the 3rd of February we can really start showcasing long-term battles and really just have a ton of fun. So make sure you subscribe, and again, glory to Raptoria down below in that comment section. Get it going, because we may have some giveaways for you. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. But if it does happen, it'll be on our Discord. So thanks again for watching. I hope you all have been enjoying all the Civ 7 that you've been watching all over YouTube. And I hope to see you all again very soon. Would you like to see more of Spain versus, you know, the Normans? Well, maybe we could do a part 2. Let me know down below. You want a part 2 or something else? Let me know. Bye.